Welcome back, fellow prisoners, to another GTFO guide with your host, Shade of the Faded from twitch.tv/Shade of the Faded. In today's guide, we'll be going over the basic monster types such as sleepers, titans, and scouts. Starting with the two sleeper types, we have the striker sleeper, which is a melee sleeper, as well as the shooter sleeper, which is a ranged sleeper. So basically, these are the most common enemy types found in the game. They are everywhere, and the way the game basically works, with these guys especially, how it immediately teaches you that when they're lit up, it's like a game of red light, green light. So when they're lit up and you move, it'll get alerted. If you move again while its heart beating, while its heart beats, like if you move or if you shoot something or if you make any kind of noise, you can actually set the sleeper off, which will make it glow red, and then it will begin to scream. And if you don't kill it in time, you have kind of a small window to kill it. But if you don't kill it in time, basically it'll alert the entire room. So you and your team, like when you're, if there's two like this and you want to be extra safe, both of you have to charge up fully and you just bop it in the head. So if you each do that at the same time, you'll get the double kill. You can also do it solo if you're fast enough. But if you want to work as a team, you like bop them at the same time. So you coordinate like 3, 2, 1 charge and then 3, 2, 1 hit. And you'll kill them at the same time, which won't alert the rest of the room. As long as like that pack over there isn't lit up, it's super safe to just to kill them when they're not lit up. As well as just coordinating, like it's basically red light, green light, because when they're turned on, it's just red light, don't move, or let your team know like, hey, careful. When they're turned off, you can be like, hey, green light, now I can move around them. So sleepers are basically, they're really easy to kill. They don't have a lot of HP. The titans are basically just giant forms of each one. So you have like the striker titan and the shooter titan. And then the scout is basically a shooter just with the tentacles coming out of it. And I'll show you some examples of that next. But all in all, the sleepers are basic enemy types. We're just going to go ahead and see if we can bop these two in the head. But basically, we want to wait till... Well, actually, I can show you a trick too. If you turn your light on, and sync them up with the light, so they'll both turn off at the same time, and that's also really helpful for moving around like a pack of them. That way, if there's like a pack of 3 or 4 or even 5 or 6, if you light them all up and sync them up, it's a lot easier to sneak around or plan kills. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to get a double kill here. So we're going to fully charge, hit him in the head, hit her in the head, bash her down, and boom, the rest of the room is calm. So yeah, that's basically sleepers in a nutshell. It's just a lot of practice. They don't always react the way you think they will though, so just kind of going off the red light, green light should save you most of the time. So up next, we're just going to talk about titans, and I'll show you some cool clips of taking them down. Meet our friend, striker titan, basically, or just a titan, melee titan, big boy, douchebag, asshole, whatever you prefer to call him. Also, his shadow's really creepy. So basically, the way titans work is the same way as sleepers. They're just a lot bigger, so like red light, and if I move, he'll heartbeat, and then if I move again, he'll fully alert and wake things up. You don't want to wake up titans. They do a lot more damage. They're pretty much a lot more aggressive, and they have a ton of HP in comparison. But you can take them all down silently, funny enough, if you all just walk up and you want to coordinate an attack on them. So if you fully melee charge and you all smack a piece at once, so like his head or his arms, his legs, basically whatever, you want to coordinate where it's like, okay, 3, 2, 1 charge, 3, 2, 1 hit. And then if you all 4 hit him at once, he can die in 1 hit. However, sometimes if you didn't hit him properly, he can survive. If he does do that, just keep smacking him and he'll be dead. So the shooter titans work the same way. They're like a red light, green light, and I'll show examples of them next as well. So here's a few clips of me and my team taking these guys down silently, and yeah, hope you enjoy.
Who wants to raid?
Man, he needs to calm himself down.
What the fuck is wrong with him? I might need to stroke him or something.
What is he actually? Okay, there we go.
Fucking take his kneecaps or what?
Hell yeah, everybody on him. Okay. So
Somebody got to start a countdown. When to charge and when to kill.
okay. 3, 2, 1, charge. 3, 2, 1, hit. Hell yeah. So this is a female Titan or a shooter Titan. Basically, the way they work is they just have a lot more HP than a normal sleeper, like a lot more. But it does the same thing as a shooter Titan or a shooter sleeper. So it'll still like back away from you and try to fire. Instead of firing one shot though, it'll fire a triple shot. And here's some clips on how to take it down.
Alright, charge. Swing.
Alright, go for it. Beat the shit out of her. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, what? That's how it's done. Last but not least out of the basic monster types is the Scout. So the Scout walks around a room. It can't leave that room unless it's triggered, but basically it'll walk around the room. It kneels down and then it shoots out these tentacles. So if you get touched by the tentacles, the Scout will turn blue, which makes it immortal. Don't waste bullets when it's blue, it won't die. And it screams, and what it does is it alerts the complex and summons a wave behind you, as well as alerts the entire room. Basically, it just floods the place with enemies. Apparently with elephants is what I was going to say. But so there's a few ways to take it down without using exploits, which I won't explain just because they are getting fixed. You can kill it with a full charge melee shot to the head. You can kill it with a sniper shot to the head. I believe a shotgun also works. But stealthily, you want to sneak up and take it out melee style. What you can also do is you can C-foam it, which will make it stop moving and not alert the room, and allows you to walk up to it and kill it. So we're going to try doing that now. So we're going to go and find it, walking over there. So we're going to very carefully walk on over to where it is. Avoid getting touched by the tentacles. And just to be safe, I'm going to C-foam him. We're going to full charge, stand up, block him. Even if it alerts the room, that's fine. Generally, you don't have, well, not have to, but if you're sneaky, you won't alert the room. I messed up, but I had to kill it because C-foam doesn't last forever. Sorry, this is really loud. Hang on. But yeah, so generally you can kill it without alerting the room. I just didn't see the thing that like right beside it that was lit up. But either way, that's a lot better than the Scout going off. So overall, try not to touch its tentacles, and with the bio tracker, you can actually track where it is because it's moving it. So on your HUD, it'll show this little like red triangle of where it is. As long as your tracker keeps it up, you can basically see where the Scout is and work together to take him out in whichever way is the most efficient for you and your team. So here are a few more clips of us taking out the Scout.
So if I ping it, would that alert it? No.
How's it going?
Dodging and weaving.
Got it.
Nice.
Boom. And this is what happens when you and your teammates aren't paying attention. And let's just say one of you wants to touch the hentai feelers because you're just feeling kinky that day. I won't kink shame you. It's alright. I'm about to do the exact same thing. Here we go. Touch me. So this is what happens if you mess up. He turns blue. Becomes immortal, screams, and sets off the complex. So we're going to do our best to survive, but generally, you're not going to be doing this solo. You just don't want to touch the tentacles, and if you do, you'll alert the whole place. It's a good time to show off, kind of messing these guys up too. Drop our foam. Gonna put some more mines down. And we should be able to survive this. Boom. Come on. And that is how you take down a scout wave solo. But all in all, those are the basic enemy types in the game. Excuse me for that cough. But all in all, those are the basic enemy types for the game. You have your sleepers, your titans, and your scouts. So I didn't go over every single detail in this because there's just way too much. And it's really situational with how you and your team choose to take things out or how to handle situations. And all in all, basically the basics to the monsters in GTFO. So I hope you learned a lot with these guides, and yeah, I hope to catch you on my Twitch channel sometime. Stay safe, stay faded, peace out for now.
I can't see. There's so much bright lights.
That one.
What the fuck are those things, dude?